Hey everybody, my name is Mark Shipman and welcome to the Jillian Michaels Body Shred Certification. So there's 5 topics that we're going to cover today. My first one is actually my very favorite, and to me it's one of the most important aspects that you really have to hone if you want to be a trainer for this program, and that's being motivational as an instructor. There's really 3 ways that we go about motivating people that come to our classes and really pushing them to the next level. The first one is really quite simple, and that's being inspirational. Being inspirational, yeah, there's certain things that you can say and definitely statements that we can use that definitely get to the core of a person, but really this is quite simple. It's living the lifestyle that you are promoting. Are you actually living the way that you are stating to these people that you're inspiring them and motivating them to go out and accomplish? Because if you are not, there truly is a disconnect between what you're saying and what you're doing. And I promise you this, people will lose trust in you instantly because they'll see right through it. The second one is being affirmative. So what does this mean? Being affirmative is really just basically this. Giving congratulations of where a student is at that moment, congratulating them, but always letting them know that there is more. Because the whole idea is there should always be a goal of going for more. We have to be happy with where we're at. We need to be congratulated for where we're at and what progress we've made. However, if that's where we stop, why would we want to progress to get to any more? There's just no reason. So the whole idea is you've got to be motivational in the way that you're affirming where they're at, but then letting them know that, that push-up that's on the knee can always turn into a regular push-up, and they're going to get even deeper with it. And it's going to be just a little bit harder, but they're going to get there. Last but not least, tough love. Now, this really, I'll use the example with the push-up. Let's say you have that student that's come to your class multiple times, and they continue to stay down on their knee. They're doing the push-up, and you know they can do more. You can see it in the way that they're moving. You can see in the speed maybe that's gone up, whatever the case may be. But for some reason, they're refusing to push themselves there. That's where the tough love has got to come in. It's about getting down, coming to their level, connecting with them, reminding them of why they are there, having them define to you of what they want, and then letting them know you can do this. Why not come up and try? What's the worst that can happen? You've got to push them to do that. If we don't consistently push people to come to their best, to be their best, they will not rise to it. People automatically think that they're working harder than what they are, and it's our job to motivate them and push them to get there. And really, honestly, tough love is one of the ways that you're absolutely going to get the best out of the people that participate in your program. All right, next thing, let's talk about circuit blocks. The program is built up into circuit blocks. It's a 3-2-1 block, right? So there's 3 minutes of resistance training in which they are going to be challenged in a resistance manner. So whether they're using body weight or they're using light weight through dumbbells, it's going to be something along those lines. Then there is 2 minutes of cardio. 2 minutes is divided up into 4 segments of 30 seconds, and it's going to be 2 different cardio moves. So one segment for 30 seconds, another segment for 30. Repeat those 2, and guess what? Their cardio's done. They're working at a level 9 to 10 on the intensity level, and they're really, really getting it up there. Last but not least is the active recovery state. And this is where that heart rate's going to come way back down. Now, the active recovery is working on their core. Now, the whole program is core-centric, but this, they're actually really focusing just on that center part, the abs and obviously the obliques. So you're going to do 1 full minute of this. It's going to be 30 seconds of one activity, 30 seconds of another. They're done, and they move on to the next segment. Whatever that segment is, circuit 2 starts right then. Now, in building your blocks, it's very, very important that we use a few key principles and factors of change. All right, so one of the things is utilizing the position. Now, this really is quite simplistic. if we are doing a movement that has us standing up and possibly in a lunge, why not simply just merge that move into a different type of resistance exercise, meaning that maybe we were working biceps in that lunge and we come up into the lunge just by lifting the knees and we start to work on our back. So basically what you've done is you've merged one exercise into another, but utilized the position of that lunge so that there was no wasted time. Because at the end of the day, guys, we have 30 minutes with these people, 30 minutes. So we've got to maximize every second of that to get to the end result. So again, utilize the position you're in. So I'll give you another example. Let's say that you are laying on the ground and you are in a bridge pose and you're doing a leg lift with it, all right? So you've got to throw something in with your arm, so you're working the chest. Now, you want to roll over and do something with your back because you're already on the ground. Why not utilize that position, make that merger, the roll over into Superman, and now all of a sudden you're working your back. So that's how you're going to utilize your time, position, and merge the two activities. So they're seamless. It's like they became one. They flow from one right to the other. All right, so next is, and last, our fifth topic, is the 10-second preview. As you saw earlier on the demonstration of our workout, which Missy did a fantastic job on, there was a little beep that you heard. That was 10 seconds prior to the next workout. So the circuit is 30 seconds, right? So 10 seconds before that circuit ends, so they've been working out for 20 seconds, 10 seconds, you are going to preview that next move. Show them what it looks like once or twice, then you're going to count them into it. You generally have about 5 seconds after you have demonstrated the move and talked very briefly about it. You'll give a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, have them change the move. So what this effectively does is they know exactly what the move is going to be coming up. They've seen you demonstrate it, so they have an idea of what it looks like. Then you are able to get up at that time and you're able to go out and correct form. So that 10 seconds is really about you showing what it is, giving them that direction of knowing where to go, then getting up and then you go be with your crowd. You go out and be with your audience and show them how to actually do whatever the activity is as far as correcting form, I should say. So that's the whole idea of that 10 seconds. Now, I also should add to that, when you're demonstrating, demonstrating the move, it's not just important to do that in the 10-second part. Yes, that is one time that you're going to do it. But prior to starting any of the workout, the warm-up included, it is a good time to demonstrate each move because there are going to be a lot of these moves that people may have never heard of. I mean, we hear jumping jack, you're going to know what a jumping jack is. You hear plank jacks, you may not have a clue what that is. So the importance of doing that prior to even starting the workout is you show that example then, and then you give a follow-up example in that 10-second preview. And really, that's how we do it. That's how we build it. So, good luck, go inspire, and let's make some bodies get shredded. Thanks, y'all.